Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful sunny day, and we're out here working on our Coop remodeling project again. And so today I'm going to be adding some new lights into the storage room and Coop area. And these lights were sent to me by Hykoont. They reached out to me several weeks ago and asked if I'd be interested in looking at any of their lighting. And it was like perfect timing because it was right around when I was working on the electrical on the Coop. And I just had these little temp lights put in there, which they're not very bright. They don't work very well. And they reached out and asked if I'd be interested. And I'm like, sure. So we're going to be adding a couple of their high bay lights into the storage room and into the Coop to hopefully really give us a whole lot more light in there. So let's get started. So like I said, what we're working with right now is just these temporary light fixtures. At nighttime, you can see it's not very bright. I mean, there's a lot of dark spots and, it just doesn't give us the amount of light that we could use. And so I thought, well, why not try these high bay lights in here and see how well they work? So we're going to be installing these high bay lights, model ZPS GC377, the 100 watt version. So let's open this thing up and see what's inside. Installation instructions. They've got several different models, several different wattages. I believe these actually can be dimmed. So we've got a hook on top. And here's our light. So, I mean, pretty simple installation. Wire in your hot, neutral, and ground. And then if you want to have dimming capabilities, you've got a purple and a gray wire for dimming. And then it comes with an eye bolt that just gets threaded right on top. I figured the 100 watt version is probably going to be enough for those spaces. But I'll be curious to see how well they work, because you saw what the lighting was at nighttime before. We'll install one of them. We'll do a comparison, even having one space with the new light and one space with the old light, just to see. But your eye bolt is just going to thread right into the top. And then you can hang this from the ceiling from a chain, a screw, a bolt, whatever you want. Have your adjustable height. And then tighten down your lock screw right here on the side. And yeah, should be a very simple install. So I've already gone through and swapped out the box for this new light. But the biggest thing is you need to make sure that you're safe when you're working on it. Make sure the power is off. So we'll set my meter to AC and touch the hot and neutral lines. And we're at 300 millivolts and dropping. Now, I am not a licensed electrician. If you don't feel comfortable doing this kind of work, just hire somebody. It's a whole lot easier and safer for everybody. But you really can't get much easier of an installation. I mean, like I said, you've got 3 wires and then you hang your light and you're done. So we'll go through and we will trim our hot and neutral lines and get them ready for the light. And then because this light is going to be a hanging light, we need to have some kind of a hook. So I've got a hook right here that we'll be putting right up here in the ceiling. And the light will just dangle from that. Oh, somewhere right in here for now. So I won't be mounting a chain, at least not right now. If I realize that I need to later, I can always go back and do that. But we're just going to take our light, and it's going to hang right there. And I intentionally pointed the eye bolt that they provided in the same direction as the wire, so it'll go right to the box. And then I'm going to take my wire, and you want a box that you can clamp down on the wire so your wire's not going to come loose. So that's why I replaced it with this metal box. So we'll feed it right up in here. We'll probably want to expose a little more wire off of the light and then start connecting things up. Cover our box with plate. And tighten down our wire right here. So now, nice and tight right there. Our light is set. Like I said, this is super, super simple. 3 wires and a hook. So let's see if it works. In 3, 2, 1. Holy cow. Boy, that gives a ton of light. Wow. I mean, I was expecting light, but I was not expecting that much. I guess I should for a 100-watt bulb. But it looks good. I think even the chicks approve. They can actually see what's going on now. Oh, they're chasing the bug. So I think come tonight, what I'm going to end up doing is, once it gets dark, I want to actually do a quick comparison of the new light versus the old light, just to see before I install the other one. And then we'll see what it looks like having both of them with the new lights installed. But this is cool. This is very, very nice, very bright. So even for a daytime comparison. All right, here's the light off. Now it's on. And then even over on the Coop side, on, off, on, off. Now granted, you got 800 lumens versus, I think this said 15,000 lumens. So yes, I could have put another bulb over here, but this is awesome. You see all the light over here, and then it doesn't even look like the light's on over there. Not really. So yeah, it'll be very cool to see at nighttime the comparison, and then see what the difference is once we get the other light over here as well. All right, so it is probably 9:30 outside, and we're gonna do our test to see how the light is completely different from what we had to what we've got now. So Ian is inside, and he is going to turn the light onto the Coop first. So go ahead, Ian. So there's the Coop. And if I come up here and take a look, you know, it's not bad. You know, it's not super bright, but it works for the space. So we'll back up again. All right, Ian, go ahead and turn the storage room light on. So right there, he's actually got a squint. You could just see the difference in that light. And honestly, if it gets to that point that it's too bright, we can always utilize the dimmer and turn it down a little bit. So much better.
So bright.
Yeah, it's like the sun. Don't look directly at it. The chicks like it though. And it works well. We got the other light installed in the Coop. So now we'll show you what both of the lights are. So go ahead, turn on the one in the storage room. So there's the storage room, and you can see that it's even illuminating a little bit of the Coop. Go ahead with the Coop. And there we go. Super bright. But I could see these working really well in like a tall garage or a big pole barn as well, being able to really give you a lot of light. So that really, and if you remember what it looked like earlier, that really helps with being able to see in here, in both spaces really. That's just awesome. So I do want to say thank you to Hykoont for sending these lights out for our project. I'm going to leave links in the description below if you want to take a look at the lights. They actually offer quite a few different types of lights, from garage lights to yard lights to really display lights. And we might actually look at some of their hexagonal lights for the run at some point. So keep an eye out for that video. They did give me a discount code, and I'm going to put it here on the screen and down in the description, but it's for 15% off these lights. I'm looking forward to actually being able to see when we have to work out here during the nighttime, and even especially into the winter time. It's going to make a huge difference. With that, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch up with you later.